Folks in central Illinois are no strangers to crops and agriculture. We are going to head back now to Sola Gratia Farm to learn why a produce farm is so significant in the state. Take a look.
Now, Illinois is known as an agriculture state, but most of these crops are not headed to your local grocery store. Much of the produce that we get here is shipped from California or other countries around the world. Sola Gratia Farm is making a remarkable difference here in central Illinois with a year-round urban farm that provides fresh, healthy produce while addressing food insecurity in the community.
Boy, the impact of having a produce farm in Illinois is tremendous. We export 90% of the food that's grown here. So that says right there, most of the food that you see growing in the fields is not for Illinoisans, it's not for us, and most of it's actually not for people, it's for animals. So, and we know that fresh fruits and vegetables are a critical part of a healthy diet, which is why St. Matt's started this farm in the first place. So we also learned during COVID just how long distribution chains can be broken really easily. And so we saw right away that having shorter chains and having more connections between growers and eaters was critical. So we also can work within our own weather patterns, climate patterns here, and adapt as necessary. And we can make sure that the healthiest, freshest product is getting to the end user, the eater, in the highest quality state. So you're getting a higher, more nutritious product. If we can pick a tomato and get it to, the person's going to enjoy it within a day or two.
We have some of the best soils in the country, and we can utilize that to grow food for our community and get it to them the day it's picked or the day after it's picked, so they're getting the freshest, most nutritious produce that they can, and saving us, our carbon footprint of not having to ship that, that food across country or across countries, plural. So, I think it's important to grow it here locally and eat seasonally, and it also helps with, we employ a couple dozen people here on the farm throughout the season, and spending your dollar locally, keeps that money in our community, and kind of has a circular effect on supporting our community.
The all too familiar colloquialism says it takes a village, and that is definitely the case when it comes to the success of the mission at Sola Gratia Farm. In addition to their hard-working team of staff and volunteers, numerous organizations have partnered with Sola Gratia Farm to distribute and make sure that the food is getting to all the right places and people.
It's really critical to me to make sure that everyone that hears of Sola also hears about our partners, because none of this would be possible if it weren't for our partnerships. So, of course, with St. Matthew Lutheran Church, Faith in Place also helped start this farm. One of our major programs is with Champaign-Urbana Public Health District, so that's our farm school program. We also offer a free Friday market June through October in a low-income neighborhood near the farm, and so that's also in partnership with Public Health District. We partner with Cunningham Township and the Park District on a community gardening program. There's so many other farmers that we work with day in, day out. The Land Connection, Illinois Stewardship Alliance, they work with us on advocacy issues and farmer support programs. There's just a long list of groups that we've worked with over the years, and that's, we try to hit the sweet spot because we're a producing farm and we're not a distribution farm necessarily. So when we're working on our food insecurity programs, we're partnering with Eastern Illinois Food Bank, we're partnering with Wesley Food Pantry, we're partnering with Jubilee Cafe, Daily Bread Soup Kitchen, and those are the folks that make sure that the food that we're growing with love and care is also served with love and care.